It's my favourite time of the year. It's Christmas time. The music, the drinks, the food, the gifts. But how can we take our Christmas to the next level? Today I'm going to be showing you my creative and crafty ways of elevating your Christmas. Today I'm going to be showing you how to wrap those all-important Christmas gifts with a special twist and how to jazz up your Christmas tree with a special bespoke bauble. Now, love it or hate it, but Christmas wrapping is a huge part of prepping for Christmas. Now, I've actually already started some of my wrapping this year, strangely organised for me, I must say, but I love the idea of actually making your own wrapping paper, whether that's adding some illustration on or doing some hand lettering and calligraphy. And there's so many ways of doing this with different combinations of paper, pens, colour, whatever. Now here's some I tried out on brown paper, but today we're going to kick off with some classic black pen on some white paper. So the first thing we want to do is measure out how big our gift is. Now with this paper you don't want it to be too thin because we're going to be folding it over, cutting and pasting and sticking and all that good stuff. So you want something either with like a plasticky sheen or a fairly thick kind of paper. So we're first just going to measure it out, and this doesn't have to be this immaculate exact measurement, just give it a go, have a guess, just how you would usually wrap it. Now the next thing with this, which I feel could actually be the hardest part of this whole project, is actually figuring out what we're going to write on the wrapping paper. So I've been racking my brains, and this one is for my sister, and she absolutely loves that Shakin' Stevens song. Now if we're doing a more complicated design, there's absolutely no shame in stenciling it out in pencil first. As soon as that ink dries, we can rub it off. Nobody's going to notice, it's fine. And one of my absolute favourite parts of Christmas is decorating the Christmas tree. And I've been thinking of ways we can make it extra special this year. And that's with a personalised calligraphy bauble. Now I love this idea because the bauble that we're going to be doing today is going to fit on beautifully with the other ornaments on your tree. And that's because we're going with a classic black and white colour combo bauble. Now there are so many classic bauble shapes, but for us to write on these we want something that's round, easy to write on, great for calligraphy. Now the best method for this I think are these Hobbycraft ceramic baubles, because with these we can just add on a pen, Tombow pen, brush pen, doesn't really matter, and it's going to write on there seamlessly, a great pairing. So let's open these up. Now we can see these are our classic white baubles, and the texture of this will allow the pen to go on there. Super easy, it's going to be great. Now depending on the size of your bauble, the pen you're going to want is pretty thin, pretty small, so either a fine liner pen or a small writing pen or something like that. Now these make excellent gifts as well, so think about the message you can write on there. A name, a Merry Christmas, something a bit rude, doesn't really matter, I'm not going to judge it. But I think I'm going to go for a classic Merry Christmas. And the great thing about the texture of this bauble is we can actually write on it in the pencil and just rub it off later on, which is a great little trick. So first things first, let's get our pencils out and start mapping out our design. Now if you can, try and keep a light hand. We don't want to go too hard on the pencil, just a thin little line so it's nice and easy to rub off later. Now I think I'm going to take this Merry Christmas and wrap it around the bauble. Depending on the length of your word, you can maybe fit it straight on or on an angle, but I think it looked nice wrapped around it. And here we have our finished gorgeous bauble, amazing as a gift. All that's left is to put it on the tree. Thanks so much for watching. Join me next time when I talk about the big day and adding some creative and crafty elements to your Christmas lunch.